Right, we are here at Otago, is that how I say it, Kevin McNaught?
Yeah, Otago.
Otago. What a great crowd.
Oh, it's just terrific. Biggest race meeting apart from Cup meeting, I think, in New Zealand, this meeting here. So, the club do a wonderful job.
They do, and it's just so much fun as well.
Well, I think everybody's on holiday, Paul, and everybody just is in that holiday spirit, whether you're a horseman or a spectator or any administrator. It's just, everybody's just chilling out this time of year.
Brendan Fahey, thank you. Firstly, welcome to Campbell's comments.
Thanks, Campbell.
Paul, I answered both, but don't let worry, I don't edit it out either. You're more famously known for being the sire of Nigel. Is that the best way to say it?
Oh, that's what he'll tell you.
But you're a breeder in yourself, but you're actually from down here. Firstly, just on a day like today, how good is it?
Great, yeah, it's great to see, especially the young people, and like having a beer under the trees and picnic baskets and everything. It's been terrific. It's terrific.
And it's as far as you can go. Like, I'm going to go for a good walk later, but it's just massive, the amount of people.
Phenomenal, yeah. And this was all. Everyone I know started going to the races with their parents, and then they got to like it, and well, that's what you got. They got to get back to that. Not all that corporate stuff. Well, that's in its place, but you've got to have young ones going to the races.
We need both.
Exactly. Yeah, you do. Yeah. But you can't cut off the ground level.
No, and you, like both you gentlemen are locals. I mean, you're still 2.5 hours down the road, but you count this as like a local sort of holiday getaway.
It's all the executive of the what would you call it, the South and Harness run this meeting, which run the secretary and all that come from Otago. Yeah. So it's sort of is a local meeting. I've been a member here probably 20 years, I suppose.
Yeah. And Kev, yourself, you're a local?
Oh well, I'm just out in Otago, but we stay with Brendan. He's over in Cromwell, so we've been coming, probably 50 years. We've been coming to Central Otago for Christmas breaks and holidays, and and then now they've got the circuit going over the last few years. It's sort of,
I'm looking forward to getting to Cromwell as well, because all the trainers and drivers have all been put up there, and they actually get behind them and they want them to come and want them to enjoy themselves.
Well, they do, and it's the weather's fine and they can have a bit of a holiday, and the horses have a bit of a holiday, and everybody sort of catches up somewhere along the line over the week that most people are here. So I think it just shows that this industry, Paul, is driven from the bottom up.
Yeah, and
it's not, as Brendan said, it's not corporate. This is what, funnily enough, and people won't agree, but I mean, this is what pays for those big meetings, is these sorts of meetings.
Yeah, and to be able to, I suppose, grow it as well. That's the other part of it, and being able to grow it. Brendan, you're also a breeder as well, not just of Nigel, but you're also a breeder of horses, and a lot of Australians will know your moniker, if you like, the Raka.
That's right, yeah. Well, we come from Rankhawk, and that's, like I was saying, four boys, we all went to boarding school in Oamaru, and no one could sort of pronounce Rankhawk, so they called us Rak. So a galloping man across the road from me, he had Rakahokalooka. And I said, well, if it's good enough for him, I have a Raka the harness side, so that's how it sort of started. So.
And it's stuck since?
It has, yeah.
And you're very proud of where you come from?
Exactly, yes.
Yeah.
Well, Clark Barron, a good friend of mine up the road, and he's next to a neighbour, and we're actually where we are, we could be Mobile Bush, Woodlands or Rackhook, and I'd leased this place. I said, look, you can settle there, you can. He's going to buy it. I said, but you've got to put Raka. It's got to be Rackhook, not one of these other ones. So he's Clark Barron from Rackhook.
So he stuck that with it.
Yeah, I said, you got to. I'd leased it, and I said, well, it's a damn good buy. So that's where, as long as you're Rackhook, it'd be a good deal for you. So.
Sales are coming up. Are you selling any this year?
No, I don't normally sell them at the sales.
Yeah, you sell them private, like as racehorses, and get them up and going.
Hopefully, yeah. But it's hard going to those sales unless you got the real top of the top.
Yeah. Have you bred many this year?
Yeah, I've sent 9 mares to the stud.
Yeah, that's a good number still.
Seems quite a good number when you get the bills in anyway.
Gentlemen, thank you. Thanks for giving me a chat and also showing me some hospitality as well. It is a unique place. We want as many people to come here next year as they can. No one will come here this year because it'll be over. They have one meeting a year, but it's just something really special, and so many of the participants like it, and you can see why.
Wow. Yeah, and thanks for coming, Paul. I mean, this is the kind of days that the industry needs to promote to people, to say, look, it's all about family, and as Brendan said, you bring the kids along, and they have a great day, and Mum and Dad come back next year, and before you know it, people take a wee bit of interest in the horses and that, so it's what we've got to do.
Well, those kids have kids of their own.
Well, you'd hope so.
Yeah, that's how it goes, and then they bring them back. Brendan, thank you very much for joining me. You weren't real keen on it, but I really appreciate it, mate, and thank you for joining me.
Thank you very much. It's good to meet you.
Good as gold. Thank you.
Cheers, Paul.
Thanks, Moss.
See you
Thank
next
you.
time. I'll see you around.